Chapter 1. Lily, Lily, come, let's play. Darkness crowded her mind. She fell in a deep sleep as the first injection was in her body. What was this feeling? Why was she surrounded by this great darkness? Her body felt hard against a cold floor. A stench of blood filled her nostrils, and a soft, whining moan could be echoed down the hall. Her body, physically unable to move. Who even was she? What was her name? She couldn't remember for some reason. Her red hair was soft on the ground, her mind finally telling her, get up. Her body began to move, but darkness filled her sight. And that was till she opened her eyes. She had to be dreaming, for this wasn't even sanity or a reality to her. Blood was splattered on the walls, skulls hung on doors. They cackled, their bone jaws moving as teeth clattered. They all chanted.
Your guest has arrived today. Her name is Lilith. Can she survive the day? Lily, Lily. Dolly wants to play. Lily, Lily. Let's play today. Lily, Lily. I want to play. Lily, Lily. You can't survive a day.
Someone was coming. A noise, loud like a skin, was squishing down, making an ooze sound. A chill ran in her body. She didn't realize it till now, but she was in the school. She thought, maybe if she waited out, maybe it was Angel, her sister, her older big sister she loved dearly. Or so she thought it was. Maybe it was Vector, or even Ash. She wanted to call out, but her voice wasn't there. She couldn't even move her mouth. She placed her hands on her lips, stitching. Someone had stitched her mouth shut. She began to pull at her mouth, feeling agony and pain as she tried to rip the stitches out. With all her attempts, there was no budge. She would have to find something more sharp. It was getting closer and louder. Her heart began to beat faster and faster. It hurt. It hurt her poor 6-year-old body to hear such things. Why? Why was this happening to her? She didn't understand. It grew closer, followed by a dragging sound. It was raspy, harsh, and cold. Laughter. It was growing from the dragging sound. Whatever it was insane. New sounds formed, the cracking on the floor. At this moment, Lilith didn't want to find out what was coming. She booked it, ran the opposite directions of the sound, taking turns to make herself lost. But she did it. She got away from the sounds. She felt relieved, just a little bit. But the darkness was still there. She had to find another human, or Faunus. In this case, she didn't care. The blood-stained walls didn't frighten her. She was used to seeing blood, but it did make her sick. Just because she's seen it doesn't mean she can handle this much of it. The stench of dried, gross blood filled her nose. She wanted to puke, but feared if she did, she would have to swallow it or keep it in her. Before she could do anything, her objectives came first. She had about 2. 1. Find someone other than what was making those noises. 2. Get these stitches off her mouth so she could talk once more. She had to find something. There must be something. She opened a door. A random door, thinking it'd just be best to explore. The first door she opened was filled with bodies, rotting away, pieces missing, limbs with holes not even attached to their proper body. Lilith felt her stomach turn upside down. She wanted to puke. A small glimmer caught her attention. Bloody scissors. A hand clutched them tight. Disgusted by this, she knew what she had to do. She softly walked over there, stepping over body parts and puddles of blood. She was stopped. A girl had grabbed her ankle, tripping her into the dead bodies. She wanted to scream, but the girl covered her mouth. Even if her mouth was stitched, she covered it, then shushed her.
Stay quiet or she will find us,
She whispered, pushing their bodies down. The dragging sound came once more. It was outside the door. A few seconds went by, then it started up again. It left, not interested in them anymore. The girl stood up, smiling, dusting herself off. She looked messy, blonde hair, purple eyes, holes in her mouth, as well as a bit of her neck and eye.
Well, that was close, now wasn't it?
She said quietly, then looked around. Lilith stood up. She wanted to yell and scream, but she couldn't.
Don't try, that's hard stitching there. Anyone who comes here has their mouth stitched.
The female whispered, taking the bloody scissors, then handing them to Lilith. She hesitantly took them. She looked confused as the female sighed. Her chest bounced softly, but she was bloody. Very, very bloody.
Here.
She whispered, taking the scissors and cutting the stitches off. Pain came as her mouth was felt moving.
Ow.
Before she gave a yelp of pain, the female covered her mouth.
Shh, she's very good at hearing. We have to be quiet. I saw you earlier. You're new, aren't you?
Who are you? What is this place?
Lilith asked quietly.
Follow me to the safe haven. She can't get in. We can talk there since it's soundproof.
As she said that, she got on her hands and knees. Lilith did the same, following her into a vent. As Lilith passed her, the female closed up the vent and went in front of her. She led her to a clear, white room. Other people were there. Some were out cold sleeping. Some had stitches all over them.
Ow.
A female asked, running up to them upon their arrival. The yellow-haired female smiled and hugged her.
I have a new stitch. She got me, but I got away again.
Yang, you don't!
The white-haired female asked, running her hand along Yang's chest, removing some blood. A needle was there. Yang smiled, pulling it out as blood dripped off it. Lilith looked scared for a few moments. A garnet-haired girl patted her back, leading her to a corner. Lilith couldn't hold it anymore. She threw up. It was black with red in it. Seeing it made her throw up again. She felt ill. Very, very ill. The girl rubbed her back.
It's okay now.
High-pitched, but soft voice.
You're safe in here. With us.
Her body didn't care, however, and gave in. She fainted and slid against the wall. She had seen too much.